Hello guys, what is up? This is CD Mangaka. I got a demolition on high rise for you. Warning, there will be beasting involved. Anyways, to be honest, I'm actually redoing this commentary. I'd already commentated on this gameplay, but I needed to redo it because some of the things I talked about have already been updated as of late, so I better address that. First things first. What the hell do I want to talk about? Oh, alright. I don't know what I'm going to talk about first, alright. A couple days ago, Red Eye left me a comment, and Red Eye, I play with him a bit frequently on YouTube, and he said, you know what, dude, just ask her out, ask your crush out instead of all this crap and whatnot. It got on my, it nagged me a bit. It's just like, you know, why not? I mean, it's only, I thought about it, and I thought, well, you know, this whole thing between her and I is only as complex as I make it. You know, so maybe that's just the best thing to do. I mean, and even then, I think she'd say yes anyway. It'd be more of a reluctant yes than like a, oh sure, I would love to thing, but even then. Anyways, yesterday being Wednesday, today's Thursday, I went to an AP American History review for the test, which I did. I feel like I did very well on today. It was like super easy to do, and she showed up. I sat out in a big hallway group. I was out by the door. She came through that door and she went into the big group. They were out in a common area, and I just sat there. I kind of listened a bit. I talked with a friend of mine, and we just went over stuff and reviewed it, kind of like how we discussed things in AP World History a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, I missed those days. Anyways, and the teacher, you let everybody get up and break, you know, and said, if you don't need it, be here, then just go. And she walked by me, and I kind of, and I thought, I should just ask her out anyway. And for a second there, I thought, like, nah, I can't. And then I just said, screw it, I'm gonna wing it. And boy, did I wing it. We walked outside, I took off my sunglasses, I was dressed like a hobo in that time. I said, I might as well just say it. You wanna go out sometime? Like, on a date? And she said, well... And she said, well, she paused a bit, and I threw in a quick joke. Don't worry, I'll leave the cane at home, alright? I mean, I won't bring that. She laughed. I get commandoed right there. He's all pro. And she... Well, yes, but it's gotta be a double. It's gotta be a double. She said yes, and it's like... And I know a good friend of mine who I can, get him and his girlfriend to come along on a double, so I mean, that's... And we both agreed on mini golf. Not at her work, though, because she's sick of working there, and so, I mean, if we go somewhere else, she can get out of there. But she said yes, and she wasn't hesitant. She said, yeah, like in 2 seconds. And she like gave me like the most sincerely happy smile I'd ever seen her give me. I couldn't sleep the rest of the night because I was so hopped up. And I waited for her around the last class period, and I talked to her, and I just said, when can we do it? She can't do it this week. It's homecoming week. She's in marching band, so she's busy. So we're gonna be doing it next week. Who else is chuckling every time I say we're gonna be doing it next week? Who else is chuckling at that? Like, yeah, they're gonna be doing it. Go CD. I'm like, not like that, not like that. I've been teased about that enough already. But it's gonna be sometime next week. I sent her an email. She's gonna reply. And I finally did it. I'm getting my chance with her, and just wait for the inevitable heartbreak. Oh boy. Anywho. But I told my AP World History teacher that. He's like, you're kidding me. I'm like, I am not. He was flabbergasted. He's like, alright, yeah, just be cool, have fun. And he gave me the lecture my mom did, like, don't be too romantic, just have fun with it, see what you like, and if it goes well, if he really does enjoy it, I'm asking her out again at the end of that very first date. It's just a good rule of thumb, instead of waiting, like, who's gonna call who, I'm just gonna do it right then and there. Say, you wanna go out again? I'm like, different couple, you can plan and whatnot, I'm cool with it, I don't care. But, I mean, she can only double date at the sound of it, so it might be a little it might get tough if I were to go into a more serious relationship. But I think we could be able to get be able to do so, namely because of just I mean, we would go out not on a single setting, but like we'd keep going out publicly, but we would still we'd hold hands and maybe have a little more intimate discussions as well as contact with each other. No sexual reference there, my friends. No, nothing sexual there. And I mean, maybe we could, I mean, just like, not just kind of maybe taking the next step. If we can do that, that would be great. So yeah, I'm totally psyched about that. Thank you, Red Eye. You kind of gave me that idea, but now that doesn't excuse you from the other shit you've been giving me. All right, you've been a little airhead recently. You know, you left a comment on that Karachi video I posted up called "Arrogance Will Cost You," and dude, I am not happy with what you freaking said, because that was full of BS. And I left you a comment on that shit, man, and you have not, read it, and then you left me another comment on my NoobTube Talk video, and you didn't even pick up on the other comment. Dude, I ain't excusing you, alright? Go read that fucking comment I left you right now, alright? You better read that bitch. Okay, dude? Because there is shit between us right now, and you're going to be made aware of it. And a lot of the guys actually on my team have a beef with you right now. Dud and Franco have a beef with you right now, Red Eye, and we're going to address that mess, alright? And if you're such an airhead that you don't even pick up on this in my video, I'm writing you up a personal message. I'm just letting it sink in right now. Next thing to talk about. I'm having a little issue with Psycho Relic HD. He left a comment, and then it's just like he had no real grounds and basis for stating what he said. I hit him up with a personal message, which is going to be kept personal, but I left some terms with him, and I'm not happy with him right now. He just, he assumed that he could just leave that thing, like it was cool for him to do that, but it was total BS. But enough of that. Next thing to address is I'm making a big step in my life. Wednesday was a good day for me. I asked the girl who I've only been practically dreaming about for the past 2 years out, and she said yes, and she seemed enthusiastic about it. And I also, earlier that day, I had filled out a job application for GameStop, and I had dropped it off. That is right, I have applied for a job at GameStop. Now, all I do, and they said, they would interview me. They said they would interview me, so, there's a chance I can get the job. Only thing I have to do is basically just wait for them to call up and interview me. And then, prove to them that I can be able to manage the store and be left alone for 5 minutes without burning the whole place down to the ground. Because I think I am game savvy enough and I'm good enough with people where I could be hired. It's just whether or not how I can compose myself. And I think that, I left them references of the teachers who I've TA'd for, and they can all put in a good word for me. So I think it's just whether or not they can see that, and if I can, compose myself and control it a bit. So what does that mean for free time? I'm going to lose a little free time. I'm going to get more money in my pocket, meaning I can buy a lot more games, a lot more often, maybe give you guys some new content. I'll try to give you guys something else besides Modern Warfare 2. I just got to play something else that I can record other than Modern Warfare 2. And what else is there to think? I'm going to be losing a lot of my game time. School, I'm trying to get games to be secondary to my education right now. I've been kind of hustling through assignments like, come on, hurry up, I gotta get on and play. I'm gonna try and do that and make sure I do my assignments right and I learn the stuff and then, play when I can. So my majority of the game time will be playing on weekends, and if I do get the job, probably only one day of the weekend because I want to work about 8 hours on one of the weekend days and about maybe 2 days during the week. But aside from that, not a lot should change. Commentaries might come out a little less frequently, but that doesn't matter. We'll see how everything goes. I'll update you guys as events occur. Life is good right now. Woo! Later.